Talk about kicking you while you're down. Arsenal were hammered 40 by Liverpool on Sunday. Stars Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain and Alexis Sanchez are linked with moves away from the Emirates Stadium, and now news has emerged of a robbery at Arsenal's club store. Late on Tuesday night, Arsenal's Highbury House store at the Emirates Stadium was burgled with a large quantity of merchandise stolen after the perpetrators fled in a car and on mopeds. The Metropolitan Police issued the following statement about the robbery. Police in Islington were called to Emirates Stadium, Queensland Road, E7 at 2327 hours on Tuesday the 29th of August following reports of a burglary at a commercial premise. Officers attended and found that the front of the Arsenal FC store had been broken into and a large quantity of merchandise had been stolen. The suspects made off in a car and 2 mopeds. Jokes circulating on social media that 11 Arsenal shirts also went missing on Sunday at Anfield. https twitter.com mailsport status 90284839121811456. Follow at JPW_NE. BCS Sports. West Bromwich Albion have pulled off one of the biggest transfer shocks of the summer. Stream deadline day show. The Baggies announced on Wednesday that they have signed Poland international midfielder Grzegorz Krychowiak on a season-long loan from Paris Saint-Germain. Krychowiak, 27, only joined PSG from Sevilla last summer for $36 million, but he has fallen down the pecking order with Les Parisiens and will now look to revive his career in the Premier League with West Brom. More latest transfer news. Speaking about his arrival in the West Midlands, Krychowiak was delighted to try and help the Baggies push for a top 10 finish this season following their positive start to the season where they have 7 points from 9. I had a lot of offers from Spain and Italy. But this is a very ambitious club. There's a good atmosphere here, Krychowiak said. A talented player on the ball, Krychowiak will add poise to West Brom's powerful unit as Tony Pulis has pulled off a real masterstroke in the transfer market to sign the holding midfielder. The Poland international had some fun teasing his arrival at the Hawthorns with the club and Krychowiak interacting via Twitter to set things up. Come on guys, you know who I am, joining right arrow WBA open mouth smile, Grzegorz Krychowiak at Grzeg Krychowiak. August 30, 2017. Earlier on Wednesday, left-back Kieran Gibbs signed for West Brom from Arsenal, while Oliver Burke, Gareth Bari, Ahmed Hegazi and Jay Rodriguez have all joined the Baggies this summer. Who would rule out Pulis making some more moves between now and the end of the transfer window? Follow at JPW_NE. BCS Sports. It is time to reflect on Week 3 of the 201,718 Premier League season and take a look at which players are in fine form heading into the international break. More Power Rankings Archive. Remember, this is a list of the top 20 performing players right now in the Premier League. Let us know in the comments section below if you agree with the selections of the top 20 players in the place right now. Follow at JPW_NE. BCS Sports. Vatican City app. The Brazilian soccer club that was devastated by an airplane crash in the mountains of Colombia last year met with Pope Francis at the Vatican on Wednesday. Francis gave Chapecoense a special welcome in his remarks and posed for pictures with the team at the end of his weekly general audience. When the team's flight went down in Colombia in November, all but 6 of the 77 players, officials and journalists on board were killed. 3 players survived the crash and 2 of them, Jackson Follmann and Alan Ruschel, were among those at the Vatican. Follmann had part of his right leg amputated from injuries in the crash. Chapecoense faces Roma in a charity match at the Stadio Olimpico on Friday to raise funds for the team. The redesigned team is in 17th place in the 20-team Brazilian league standings. Multiple reports claim that Liverpool have agreed a fee of $45.2 million with Arsenal for Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. More latest transfer news. Arsenal had agreed the same fee with Chelsea on Tuesday, but Oxlade-Chamberlain turned down a move to the reigning Premier League champions. Chamberlain, 24, reportedly wanted to play in a central midfield role and felt that if he stayed at Arsenal and moved to Chelsea he would continue to play at right wing back. Stream deadline day show. The England international will now discuss personal terms and have a medical ahead of his move to Anfield, but it is already being reported that Oxlade-Chamberlain will sign a 6-year deal at Liverpool. Liverpool have already signed winger Mohamed Salah from AS Roma for $47 million, a young striker Dominic Solanke for a tribunal fee and left-back Andrew Robertson for $10.3 million this summer. Jurgen Klopp has also agreed a club record $71.2 million deal for RB Leipzig midfielder Naby Keita, who will join the Reds next summer. Plus reports continue to link them with moves for Thomas Lemar of AS Monaco and Virgil van Dijk of Southampton. If the Oxters agree personal terms, then he will be challenging the likes of Jordan Henderson, Emre Can, Jorginho Wijnaldum and James Milner for a spot in central midfield, but his versatility means he can easily line up out wide as an attacker or even fill in as a wing-back when needed. Who does this deal suit best? Arsenal have got a big fee for a player who has been on the fringes for the past few seasons and has never truly fulfilled his potential after arriving from Southampton in 2011 due to injuries and constantly being in and out of Arsene Wenger's plans. Liverpool have a player who has gained considerable experience for someone just 24 years old and is now ready to realise his potential after impressive displays over the last 8 months. And Oxlade-Chamberlain has a chance to play in the UEFA Champions League and to establish himself as a regular for a top 4 Premier League side and for the England national team. It seems like everyone wins with this deal. Follow at JPW_NEBCS Sports.